John Tabak doing double duty and having a pretty darn good weekend in Pro and Super Pro, down to 3 cars in one and the winner's circle in the other. That's a pretty good day at the office, my friend.
Well, I can't argue with that. Yes, that is a pretty good day. Struggled with the truck a little bit. Amazingly, had to really follow this thing. And as the tranny got hotter, I would overcool the engine, trying to get the tranny back into realm, but never did. So showing up with a hotter tranny every round and a cooler motor, I picked up a 1/10 and a half at 1,000 feet over the last 3 hours.
It also looked like throughout the course of the day, when you had more cool down time, you were crushing the tree. And then as the thing warmed up, I don't know if it was a tranny heat or something else, but it just looked like your reaction times backed up a little bit. Had to play a smarter game at the other end.
You get busy when you're double classing, and going into the latter rounds, I really thought it through, and I knew it was important to rip down the tree. And looking back, I think it was honestly how much effort you make at it. After that, I was more just don't want to be red. Let's make sure we're not red and give ourselves a chance.
I know holding the Wally is very special, but for the people that don't know, holding a microphone is a regular thing for you. Standing up there watching so many runs, calling so many runs, do you think that helps you when you're in the truck?
Absolutely. Before I ever went down the track, I had a very, very good understanding of how the people who are good at this actually turned on wind lights and why they could consistently do it. And my first runs down the track, I started off spending more time looking at the other guy than I did looking at the finish line. I knew that had to happen, and ever since, I kind of race where I inherently don't really trust the truck enough to dial it anywhere near honest. I just got to make sure I'm holding.
I know that you look a lot like a one-man band when you're out here hot lapping around, but I also know you couldn't be here without the help of some other people. Tell me about them.
No, absolutely. Side of my truck, Rad Torque Systems, Dan Provost, super grateful for that guy. Excellent dude for all the stuff he does in drag racing. We all owe him a huge debt of gratitude. Derek Shirk, another guy who's helped me out over time. And, my wife, absolutely got to thank her. She's not here right now, but she lets me come out and play. She knows I love this. And very grateful to be here today, 100%. And it was great working with you today.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, when you were getting into the late rounds, you kind of abandoned me up there in the tower. So I'm not saying I'm wishing you any ill will, but, if you wanted to come help me out a little bit more tomorrow, I wouldn't hurt my feelings any.
Well, I did warn you, didn't I?
You did warn me.
I said that was the game plan, is that I'd have to absolutely abandon you, and it worked out that way. So
if you spend much time at Mission, you've heard this guy's voice. If you spend much time racing at Mission, look out for this guy. He'll run you over.